Hello, hello. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. How are you today? Welcome. Welcome everyone. It's gonna be an interesting day, I think, because I don't feel amazing. And I've been committed to doing week streams basically every weekday this week at least, and I'm really hoping I can make it through the 4 hours I planned today. We shall see, but just an early warning, this may be a bit of a short stream if things take a turn for the worse. But we're going to power through. We're going to see how far we can get. I think this might actually be more of a design day than a programming day. If you were following along yesterday, we did a bunch of work on something like decorations. So when you make a building, it starts adding a bunch of things to it. We haven't fleshed it out with like a bunch of content yet, just getting the functionality working. But now when you, there's an antenna randomly in the middle of the ground here. Yeah, it'll basically randomly generate some decorations, which is a system I can scale to, antenna, helicopter pads, all kinds of fun things. So you can see when I build buildings, it's now making a random configuration of antenna on top of those little apartment towers. And if I drag them up, it'll generate some other things. And it'll, I know why that is. It'll generate some hollow ads. There's just some incorrect thresholds there. And yeah. So it's a bit rough visually, but the underlying systems are working and I can sort of flesh that out to do a bunch of other things. I just haven't attached it to everything yet. You can even see, I think, actually, this shouldn't be regenerating every time, but I should be able to get... Yeah, I even did some tests with the helipads and things. So they're back in, so slowly starting to plug some things back in. Also, the hollow ads are coming back in. There's a new sort of advertisement service that the game has that sort of has a catalog of all the possible ads grouped by their sizes. So now I can just place these billboard ads everywhere, and it will be able to pull down the random ads based on the size. And there's going to be some other fun stuff we can do with it later. The end goal of this is sort of my entry point into adding mod support in the long term. It's probably not going to launch with mod support, but it will have the ability to sort of take in just like PNGs or JPEGs or something. And you just stick them in a folder and then the game can bring them in and insert it into the advertisement pool so that they can potentially appear on billboards, which would be super fun and awesome, especially for the game demo when people are just sort of messing around with it for the first time. So the other thing too is I got all of the rotation tool set up now, so it's are those positions correct? Let's just say they are. Anyways, the rotation tool is all hooked up to... Oh, wait a minute. There is it. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's kind of hard to tell. Hang on. Rotate. Is this the part where I find out there's still a bunch of bugs here? So I should be able to rotate that a bunch of times and yeah, undo those rotations. So got that plugged into the undo and redo system, which is awesome. And next up is going to be this sort of new design concept I'm thinking of, which is the light tool. So going in hand with the billboards, these are sort of major light casting surfaces in the game, and I've been asking the community how I should handle this. How do you want to be able to configure these? Previously, they had just been randomly generated when you create a tile, but it sounds like there's a lot of interest in doing more with it. You players will want to mess around with these and do slightly different things. So I'm considering that, and actually, oh no. The stream might drop for a second because I just realized I started streaming via my VPN. 2 seconds, gonna drop. 2 seconds, gonna drop.